I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of our land and pay my respect to Aboriginal elders past, present and future. In recent years, we've seen more people than ever before working from home and adapting to a new reality. People are working on side hustles, building their own businesses, and many are re-evaluating how they'd like to live and work. There are opportunities everywhere, and new technology has made it even more accessible for people to launch their ideas. But there is so much information available, it seems like everyone has an opinion on how to be an entrepreneur. But here's what's hard about growing and building your business in a sustainable way. You're pulled in all directions, and it's very hard to stay focused. Feeling scattered or spreading yourself too thin is stressful, and it's frustrating when you feel like you're going around and around in circles. It's not straightforward. It's not like you set a goal, work towards it, and that's it. Everything keeps changing. You don't climb one peak and call it a day. You have to climb hundreds, and they seem to keep moving. You don't know what you don't know. There's that niggling fear that you're missing something important, especially if you're working on it by yourself a lot of the time. Most entrepreneurs or business owners start out wearing all the hats, driving every aspect of the business. They have a solid idea of where they're going, but they're still working in the business. Working until 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night type of thing. Having to continually deliver, continually show up, continually drive and grow and always be one step ahead, investing their own money and their time, of course, into building the business. They're doing all the work and can't help but wonder, is it the right work? Are the foundations solid? Whether you're just starting out with a side hustle type of thing, or you've got products or services you're already selling, or you're well down the path of building something profitable, you want to make sure that you're creating something resilient, something that can withstand whatever the next round of uncertainty and change brings. You've got the vision, you've got the ideas. So what tools can you bring in to help you get there and help the business see what it can fully be without burning out? The thing about accelerating your business or your idea is that you can't plan too far down the track. Business plans try too hard to predict the future, and that's impossible. Based on where you are right now, what's the very next thing you need to test to move your product or idea forward? That's your next step. Operating like this means you can make the right adjustments as you go, rather than going too far down a path that turns out to be unsuccessful. It's such a huge learning curve, but there is a way to tackle it systematically, much like how you find your way out of a maze or a labyrinth. Pick a path, test it, and adjust as you need. The idea is to get feedback that tells you when you need to change direction before you invest all your time and energy into one path. What kind of feedback? What your ideal customers care most about for starters? What pain do they want taken away? How do they want to see their life improve? The challenge of building a sustainable business is not to find the right idea. Successful businesses focus on unearthing the real, painful and frustrating problems their customers are trying to solve. To do this, they work to understand their customers at a deep level and then design and test continuously. And this is important at all stages of a business journey. Remember the BlackBerry? In 2013, there were 85 million BlackBerry users, and now you'd be hard-pressed to find somebody using one. What happened? People started finding touchscreens more advanced and attractive, and BlackBerry refused to launch new phones with a full touchscreen. They liked their solution more than the problem that their customers wanted solved. And a lot of startups and businesses make this mistake too. They forget that customers don't care about your solution. They care about their problems. So how do you learn from customers and apply that to your business? The Lean methodology uses a feedback loop so that you learn from customers to create products and services that they actually want. You create something small to test and then learn from the results. These small increments of low-cost experimenting mean that you can minimize the total time through the feedback loop and innovate your products faster. It's something that happens continually in a successful business. You create, test, and learn until you get validation from your customer. Validation is the first milestone that you've created value for your customers and that they want what you're building. When you've validated that the solution works to address your customer's problem, you have solution-problem fit. One of the simplest and most cost-effective ways to iterate to a solution-problem fit is through value proposition design. Your value proposition is the reason why people do business with you or buy your product. It's what differentiates you from your competitors, but it's a difference that really matters to your customers. Working through the value proposition tool will help you articulate the value you plan on delivering to your market and help you prioritize which customer problem to go after first. It allows you to map out the different perspectives of your personas and find the fit between what you offer and what your customers want. Most people who start out with a business idea focus on the solution or the different products or services they provide. But that's like building a key and then searching for locked doors. It's much better to find the locked doors first, make sure that there are enough of them and that people are willing to pay to unlock them, and then design your key. When you have a systematic process, it means you can make better evidence-based decisions about what to do next, confident that with ongoing feedback and testing, you are heading in the right direction. Would you like to see how we do that inside the iAccelerate Rise program? We start with an induction and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. You'll get to identify the SDGs that your startup or idea aligns with to focus on how you can make the world a better place. In Lean Module 1, we introduce you to the value proposition tool that you'll use to identify your customer personas, problems, and potential solutions. In Lean Module 2, we build on your value proposition with an in-depth look at customer discovery and validation, including the tools you'll use to discover, prototype, and test. In Lean Module 3, we introduce you to the iAccelerate business model tool. You will get a full view of the 9 critical components that make up your business model and start to make choices and identify key aspects to be validated. Then we move into the pitch modules. As a business owner, you want to be able to take all your learnings about your customer, the market, and competing products to articulate a winning pitch to investors, customers, or even employees. You'll get the opportunity to practice and refine your 3-minute pitch over several weeks. This gives you a safe space to try new things and develop new skills with the help and assistance of your peers and facilitator. The final pitch module is a public pitch, so we invite the public in to hear about your business. This is a great way to get your business or idea seen by a wider audience. By the end of the program, you'll have a deeper knowledge of your customers and be pitch ready. You'll know how to put your best foot forward at a moment's notice and capture the attention of your ideal customer or potential investors. You will deliver a confident and impactful 3-minute pitch so your customers ask, when is it available and how much will it cost? One of the most powerful parts of the program is the peer mentoring and support. By working together in pairs and small groups, you have the opportunity to learn so much more. You can talk through specific challenges you're having and help other people by giving them feedback about what they're working on. Working as a group gives you momentum and perspectives that are impossible to achieve if you were working alone. What's great about the program coming to your region is that you'll get to work with other local businesses who understand where you're coming from. The local connections and networking that come about through the program have been one of the most rewarding parts. The program delivery consists of pre-recorded sessions and weekly live workshops with the group, either on Zoom or in person. Each week, you'll log on to do the pre-recorded sessions in your own time and access all the tools and resources you need for the week. The weekly in-person group workshops will be on Thursday or Friday mornings from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. They're an opportunity for you to ask questions, test out the content, plus give and receive feedback. During these sessions, there is a lot of peer support, plus individual mentoring from your facilitator. Now, everybody's idea and business is a bit different, so you might be wondering whether this program is right for you. I want to introduce you to Kay and Gregg Saarinen from Saarinen Organics. They went through the iAccelerate program in Bega. They had a vision for a local processing plant to take their organic, Wyndham made and grown skincare range to the globe. As part of the program, they realised they needed to change what they offered and ended up creating a spin-off sister brand called BU. We caught up with them recently at the Eurobadala launch, and guess what they shared? They just signed a deal with Woolworths to stock the new brand. It was a great result that was directly influenced by going through the iAccelerate program. Some business owners and entrepreneurs have signed up for the program because they were looking for help to secure funding. Joe from Sea Health Products successfully received 2 grants and credited the completion of this program as a crucial part of her applications, showing that she'd committed to doing the course and had the knowledge and information needed to run her business were vital steps in her success. We're here to help you accelerate your business and to create jobs and improve economic resilience in regional New South Wales. If you'd like to fast-track the process of building a better business and alleviate some of the uncertainty and stress of doing it all alone, we'd love to invite you into our community. If you'd like to connect your business to a wider network of expertise and support, this is for you. Register for our 90-minute Test Your Business workshop that I run on Zoom. It's a taster of the RISE program. You'll get a first-hand experience of what it's like to work on your business with other like-minded people in regional New South Wales. I'm Gabby. I've been a corporate leadership development consultant for 16 years, and I'll be facilitating the iAccelerate RISE program. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to take part in a program like this right here on your doorstep. So register now, and I'll see you in the live workshop on Zoom.